Okay, it has been a bit. There's a lot of dust in here. Is the camera still working? Okay, good. Let's get the lights on. Okay, I think we're good. I think this is gonna work. Let me stretch these things out. Okay. Whew, we're good. Deep breath. Deep breath. And counting in. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the WildWeiler Weekly Wrap. It's been a long time, hasn't it? I'm not apologizing because I've been too busy, and I'm not apologizing for that. That's rule number 1. I don't know. That's a bad rule. I was about to say rule number 1 is don't apologize, but you absolutely should apologize. Make apologizing a regular part of your life, sort of. Only if you've actually done something wrong. But anyways, I'm not apologizing for being busy because I was pursuing my dreams. And it was impossible for me while doing that to find an appropriate work, life, school balance. And I didn't do really anything outside of those 3 things. So I didn't have time to do a vlog. But I did cumulatively over the last 4 months some things. So I'm going to talk about some things in aggregate as a way of getting back on that horse, if you will. So let's get into it. I think over the last couple of months, I only managed to see 2 movies. I'm trying really hard to think of movies that I've seen. And I do think it's been 2 movies. Oddly enough, both were Wes Anderson films. I like Wes Anderson films. I think the rapid pacing he employs is used to great effect because it's not confusing and is very supportive of his narratives. I think the color grading is just brilliant and fun. I think his brand of surrealism is a way to allow you to suspend a lot of things in disbelief really, really well. He's just a very effective filmmaker, in my opinion. Now, the first film I saw of his was The Phoenician Scheme, which is basically a play in 5 acts. It's hilarious, it's fun, it's witty, it's a properly globe-spanning adventure. Fundamentally, it's about an old-timey gazillionaire who's trying to do some sort of scheme and keep his house of cards all together. All the while, pesky life lessons keep, kind of hitting him, so that's very interesting. It's definitely an oversimplification of the film, but I'm doing that because I want you to see it. Benicio del Toro does a superb job as the lead actor. He's emotive, he's composed, it's great. Mia Threepleton does an amazing job playing this sort of hot and cold antagonistic foil to Benicio del Toro's character. It's really, really good. It's definitely worth your time. I would give it, if we're going to score things, I'm not even putting the score chart up, so you're going to have to remember this without the score chart. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. I highly recommend it. It's a really good movie. Go watch it with your friends. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. Tom Hanks is in it. Tom Hanks. The Timothy Hanks is in it. So is Bryan Cranston. Now I'm just naming people because I can sort of remember. ScarJo's in it. So take with that what you will, I guess. And then I saw a second movie, like I said, also by Wes Anderson. This was The Grand Budapest Hotel, which I understand is 11 years old at this point, which is crazy because I remember the trailer for it on television. Kids, you don't know what a television is. Basically, it's like a computer that could only show you YouTube, but you couldn't rewind the YouTube, and it had way less channels than YouTube. It was weird. We watched it as a family. And local car companies would advertise on it rather than, Amazon book writing scams or NFTs or whatever's on YouTube anymore. I finally downloaded an ad blocker because, I was just trying to watch a video about how to do needlepoint embroidery and I got 6 ads in a 4-minute video. But don't tell YouTube, okay? Nobody snitch me out. Nobody snitch out the thoughts, dog. Got it? Good. Okay, where was I? The second film I watched was The Grand Budapest Hotel. Now, I don't want to say a lot about this movie because I think it was great. I think it was really good. Fundamentally, it's about a concierge at the Grand Budapest Hotel who gets implicated in a crime and has to clear his name with his protege and boy ward in tow. It's great. You should watch it with friends. You really should. It's an amazing movie. It's definitely worth your time. It has a huge cast, and now I'm just going to name some random people of it, like I did for the Venetian Scheme. Let's see, we have Ralph Fiennes, Owen Wilson, Tilda Swinton, Jude Law, Edward Norton, Adrian Brody, which, as an aside, I got confused all the time with Adrian Brody and Edward Norton in the same movie because I couldn't tell if it was the same actor being used for multiple roles or two different actors. And then, crucially, F. Murray Abraham, who did a really good job. I enjoyed it. It was great. The Grand Budapest Hotel is a movie I can highly recommend. Watch it. It's good. It's good. Go to a Goodwill and buy the DVD and then watch it at your house. And then, like me, give it a 9 out of 10. Yeah, that's what I would do. I managed to play a number of video games over the past few months. Not a lot. And like, when I say play, I mean, I got a couple of hours every week, maybe. Like my private game time where I hang out with the select group of friends. We got to play some games, as that was nice. And in the late night hours, I got to play some other games, which was also okay. And I don't have a lot to say about this game, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to list off like the 5 games I was able to play and a brief one-word description. And then you can take with that what you will and carry it into the future, and that's how we're going to do this. Okay, game number 1, The Headliners. This is... No, one word wild. One word wild. Okay. Breathe. I'm so rusty at this, guys. I'm so rusty. It's been so long. I can't do this anymore. I mean, I can. I want to. Okay, I'm back. I'm focused. That's going to come out bad in the audio, but we're leaving it in to show that art is responding to things and stuff. That's what I learned in art college. Being responsive to my medium. And my medium is a microphone. Wait, that's not a medium. Anyways, here are the games I played in a one-word descriptor for each one. The Headliners. Hilarious. Pacific Drive. Tedious. Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers. Confusing. Barotrauma. Complicated. Yeah, that was it, pretty much. No, that's not true. I also played the Blueprints, which is good. But I want to talk about the Blueprints a little bit more. Yes, I found Room 46 because I'm good at video games. But I feel like everybody was talking about Blueprints. It's fine. It's well made. It's well written. It's a lovingly crafted experience. But I feel like it's one of those games that's become one of those you have to like it. And I sort of liked it. I liked beating it. Let me be very clear. I'm not sold on whether or not I liked playing it. And I want to tell people this if you're playing Blueprints. It's okay to not like it. If you bounce off the game, don't feel bad. It's obviously not for everybody. I will say this. If you're not having fun with it after the first couple of runs, if you will, the gameplay doesn't evolve. It's pretty much just that. So don't feel bad if you're like, I need to put this down, or, you know, take a break. That's okay. You don't have to beat every game you play. Trust me. I'm looking at my Steam list in this other monitor over here, and it's bad. It's bad. Anyways, that's all I have to say about video games. So, yeah, we're going to play more video games around the channel through the summer. But that is what I did for the last 4 months. As I mentioned up top, I've been going to art school. And it's been a good time. I've learned art! With an exclamation point. I don't have anything to share right now because it's all physical media. And I don't have a large format scanner. And I don't want to dig out my photo booth to take pictures of my awesome sculpture right now. So just know that I made art. And if you want to see it, it's not going to be presented in weird, skewed photographs that are poorly graded on my YouTube vlog. No, I will be exhibiting my art at the WildWeiler Memorial Art Museum on the moon. Now, that's opening in 2050, so you'll have plenty of time. I will be the first moon artist. I've already decided this. This is where my career is headed, straight to the moon. The only thing that will stop me from this goal of being the first moon artist is if Beyonce opens her museum on the moon first. But I will settle for second place in that case. But yeah, we'll just see. I'm pretty sure I'll beat Beyonce to the moon. Of the two of us, one of us definitely has the financial resources to get to the moon. So that is that. I wish I had more to say here, honestly. I wish I did. In all seriousness, I do need to like catalog my art, and maybe I will make an art share video. It won't be part of the normal vlog though, just because I like doing feature videos on featurey things, so I'll do that there. But I enjoyed art school, and it's good, and it's a good way to make art, and I think that that's really that. And what I would try to leave you with, if there's a goal or a skill or something in your life you want to do, and it's always been like just bugging you forever, but it's within your grasp, like you can attain it without harming yourself or others, do it. Just go for it. Just reach out and grab it. Because when you've grabbed something that you want, you can always let go if it turns out not to be what you want. I mean, I suppose that's not necessarily true if you're like, you know, doing something destructive, like you've always wanted to set a forest on fire, but that would be harming yourself or others, so we don't do those things. But aside from setting forests on fires, attainable, knowledge-based goals are things you can start at any time, should start right now, and you can also stop at any time. But I know for me, once you stop, it's hard to start again. So just start. Just do it. No, wait, that's what that one guy said. No, wait, transition. Thank you all for watching my first vlog in literal months. I want to share with you all some ideas that I've been having, but I just don't know how to execute on, as a way of keeping myself accountable and kind of farming your ideas in the comments. Because I'm tired. Because I've been busy. Because I did art school. And it was my birthday. And I turned an age that is weighing on me a little bit. So, without further ado, the things that I want to get off my chest are, I want to do a monthly art share. Those of you who follow me on Bsky see that I do this like wild art share thing crazy sporadically, and I'm not moving forward on that, and I want to be. So, I'm going to start an art share. I'm not starting it this month. The idea will be, at the first of the month, you and anybody who wants to be involved has to start making an art to share at the end of the month. I have not decided about whether there will be themes or media or anything specific in that regard yet. For the first couple, probably not. But I've decided to not do this until September. Now, why? Why am I delaying it like 2 more months? Simple. Number one, I want time to build momentum in making my own personal art that isn't just art assignments. I need time to build momentum because it's hard for me to get started on stuff and hard for me to start after I've stopped something. So I'm hoping I can build some momentum in the lead up to the September art share. Thing number two, I will be back at art school. So if I need a helpful ripcord to pull, if I don't have anything for the art share, I'll have assignments. And that is actually a big part of this because I saw that most of my art energy went into assignments and I wasn't leaning into that enough last year. So, or over the last half of the year. So we're going to be doing that. Okay, so keep an eye out on Bsky and at this space for news about the art share. It will be starting September 1st. I have to make an art that announces the start of the art share. So yeah. So pre-art share assignment is make art announcing the September 1st art share. And we'll announce the September 1st art share art on September 1st. So that is your assignment if you are interested, like me, in participating in the Wild Art Share. Your first art assignment is the pre-art art share art for the WildWeiler art share. Got it? Because I'm not reading that part of the script twice. that's going to be fun. Secondly, I want to do a group art project at some time. I have no idea what. I'm just putting that out there. I'm manifesting that one. Universe, take that from me. This last year, I did a group art project at art school where we made cardboard Sasquatch. There should be an image on screen. Cardboard Sasquatch took forever. We call it Sassy the Trash Squatch. It was great. It was fun. We made it for the environmental club who wanted a statue. Well, they wanted a trophy made out of reused and repurposed materials. But crucially, I decided, no, we're not giving them a trophy. If we make a trophy out of trash, they'll throw it away when they're done with it. If we make a 6-foot-tall statue out of trash, it becomes a problem. So, there we go. And that is the other thing of art. So what do we have for art? Art is responding, and art is making 6-foot-tall statues out of trash. Those are the two principles of art so far. And we will discover more as we continue down this journey of me wanting to do a group art project and the art share. Trust me. So, thirdly, and this is perhaps the most actionable thing to really start working towards this year, big picture, is I've been thinking about creating like a postcard club or an art card club, if you will. This is kind of a response in my life to how access to art in the like public sense right now is dictated by algorithms which are owned by gazillionaires. And this is because whenever I go to the used art supply store, because we have a volunteer-led used art supply store in the city I live in, which is really cool. Every now and then people just donate like boxes of vintage postcards. But sometimes in those boxes of vintage postcards will be like little folios that are like 1 of 100, and like in the day you'd pay like a nickel, and you'd get like one of these like art cards a month. And I just kind of like liked that idea of like you're saying, hey, art card curator person, I want to support you and the arts, so I am going to subscribe to your art card service, and you're going to send me art. And I would like to do something like that. Now, I don't have a lot of details. Some amazing people are talking words with me about this, and that's helpful, and we need to still talk words about this. But if you heard any of that and are like, yes, Wild, art cards are the future. They are what I want. I want art cards, or just physical mail, because like getting physical mail is just the best. If you want to be a receiver, if you want to be a artist that's involved in the project, if you have a third idea that I haven't thought of, put a thing in the comments or reach out to me on Bsky. There are links and descriptions everywhere about how you can reach me, and reach out. Just reach through your screen into my Bsky inbox and leave a message there, because I don't want you to like Sadako your way through my monitor. That would be scary. Anyways, that does it for this week. As always, finger me with that like button, get married to the subscribe button, and have a kinky weekend with the bell. As always, I will be here forever, in perpetuity. I will see you next week. Thank you for watching, and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.